We went through IVF, had a little bit of a rocky road pregnancy, and then Briana was born. We ended up in the NICU. We were told we would have probably feeding issues for at least the beginning of her life, if not longer. We went through 9 formulas before we found one that worked. She had developmental delays that we kind of started noticing about 3 months in. And then as she progressed in age, we saw like just little warning signs. She didn't sit up on time, or she didn't babble like she should. But we all thought a lot of it was feeding related. She's just always been this happy, bubbly, like vibrant little girl, and so it's hard to just look at your child and be like, around other kids, is she really that different? 2 years we went back, and so at this point we really flagged delay. Briana wasn't talking, she was still drinking formula out of a bottle. We decided in January that we would start Briana at Chabad for the 18-month class. Did see throughout that her first 6 months here, that like things like finding her chair with her picture on it, was a struggle. Being able to play with kids was a total struggle. There was something missing. We got her tested at 2.5 years old, and we found out that she was on the autism spectrum. It was a relief, and then you're scared to death. Where's our support system? Because does anybody else in the Jewish community have a child on the spectrum? It's just not, people don't just outwardly talk about it, sure, but then you're like, oh my gosh, we finally have an answer, and now we can figure out how to help her. Frummy and I have had so many talks. She's been such a friend. We needed help with going to school at Mitchell's Place, which was outrageous, and we needed therapy. So Frummy helped me reach out to the Jewish Children's Regional Service out of New Orleans for financial help. They have truly been a lifesaver when it comes to Briana. They've made Mitchell's Place an option for us. Ever since we got that diagnosis, things have just fallen into place. Briana went from being almost a nonverbal child to being verbal. She went from not being able to play with kids to, last week we had our friendship circle date with Mimi, and Briana and Mimi didn't need to be prompted. They played together, they followed each other. I look forward to every mom's night out that we have. It's my one time to get away and talk to other women who are going through or have gone through what I'm experiencing. We weren't alone anymore. We had support system. I know that when Briana's been sick or in the hospital, or we've just had our autism struggles, Meredith Weintraub is always an amazing sounding board. All of our kids have needs, and they're all different, but at the end of the day, it's a community, and it makes you feel like you're loved and your child's loved. Such a blessing. When we didn't know where else to look and we felt so alone, y'all found us.